Welcome to another installment of Common Sense Comments. Here's your host, Michael Johnson.
Okay, I'm not even going to ask how many of you admitted a bad PowerPoint presentation. And the reason is simple. All of you have been in a bad PowerPoint presentation. I ask you to consider that the problem is not the tool. Just like a bad artist can use the same brush as a good artist and still not make a good painting, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with PowerPoint. The real problem is that most people that build bad PowerPoint presentations have no business doing any sort of presentation at all. They typically have nothing of consequence to say, and what little they do communicate could have been better done in a simple email. Now, just as I refuse to blame the tool for the bad presentations, I also refuse to blame the bad presenters. You see, the cause of all this business suffering is that some managers believe there should be regular meetings to rehash the same materials we discussed last time, or to have departmental status reports read aloud from a slide deck. To all of these people, I say, next slide, please. Once an issue has been discussed, make a decision and move on, and not to the next slide in the deck, but to the next actual business issue. Don't table things or parking lot things. If the issue can't be resolved by those present, then these people shouldn't be discussing it. If the assembled group brings up things that are not on the agenda, then redirect their focus to the topics at hand. In fact, don't even call the meeting unless the goal is to make decisions and then hand out action items to turn those decisions into meaningful progress for the organization. As a consultant, I've been stuck in scores of these meetings with clients when even the senior staff would get distracted by some non-critical detail, and then I would have to give my next slide, please speech to get things back on track. Set yourself and your business up for success. If you must have meetings, insist on two things. One, the meeting has an agenda complete with an estimated time for each topic. Two, do everything possible to complete discussion on each topic and then make a decision. If it is impossible, and I do mean impossible, to reach a decision in that meeting, assign specific action items to gather whatever is needed to make a decision in the next meeting. The common sense approach here is to make your meetings meaningful by running them well and with specific purpose. Put that into practice, and I'll never have to yell, "Next slide, please," at you.
Go to the Contact Us page on mfjspeaker.com to schedule a time for Michael to speak with your executive team and turn common sense into transformative action.